We were all born. We are all born. And to make that safer and better for people, I'm all about it.
A new high-tech project kicking off right here in Pittsburgh aims to revolutionize labor and delivery for moms around the world. Many parents will remember the fetal monitor from the baby's delivery. It's that strap wrapped around the mom's belly to make sure and measure the baby's heart rate.
Well, now Pittsburgh researchers want to track a lot more than that. KDKA investigator Meghan Schiller shows us how.
Technology seems to change every day, so why are we still using a 50-year-old monitor to welcome babies into the world? This new monitor aims to clear up any confusion, helping doctors decipher between a real-life emergency and a false alarm. And the work is already underway here at UPMC Meghan Women's Hospital. By the time you hear those first cries, you almost forget it all started here. The baby still cozy in your belly and a strap tracking its every move. With doctors weighing a tough question, is it safer outside or in?
Continuous fetal heart rate monitoring, monitoring of contractions is part of how I've managed labor my entire career. So it is an everyday activity for me and for all of my colleagues in obstetrics and in nursing.
But UPMC maternal fetal medicine doctor Hai Simhan says we can monitor better.
So it's not that the monitors themselves don't work well, they actually work quite well. But to sort of deliver upon what we as a society want, safe babies, safe moms, ideally optimal labors, new technologies help us optimize that.
He says a new reimagined fetal monitor could detect abnormalities more reliably and also provide more reassurance about decisions. And that could change outcomes.
I think it's possible that there are cesareans that we might do today that in the future we wouldn't do with a fuller picture of baby's health.
And that's why UPMC, along with Pitt and CMU, will spend the next 4 years and $40+ million developing a new fetal monitoring system called Omega that can grab more data points.
There are a number of these things related to oxygen in the uterus, the baby's behavior and brain function that might be tools we could add, and we're optimistic that those could be integrated with our current approaches to make labor safer.
UPMC Associate Professor of Medicine Dr. Tamar Krishnamurti will make sure the end product is not created in a vacuum, but instead guided by user input.
As the engineering teams are building the devices, developing and testing the sensors, my role in the project is to really make sure that we're centering the voices of the patients that will be monitored, the physicians that will use the device to support their clinical decision making, and then also the nurses, the other clinical staff that will be responsible for interacting with the device.
Pitt and UPMC Meghan will now run one of the largest clinical testing sites to redesign what's hopefully the fetal monitor of the future.
So when the device is actually on a patient, we will definitely be asking them questions about their experience, their comfort level, their satisfaction.
And experienced OBGYNs like Dr. Simhan say, this is an opportunity like no other.
I've been doing research in the pregnancy space for 25 years. This project, the disciplines, the institutions, the collaboration from concept through development is really, really unique.
It's pretty wild that the tech that was used to welcome many of us into the world is still being used today. But if the Pittsburgh doctors and researchers have their way with this new monitor, the next generation will have a much safer and smarter start. Reporting outside UPMC Meghan Women's Hospital, I'm Meghan Schiller, KDKA-TV News.